So I'll definitely take your challenge as you present it. But I take it as an honor also to try around this event to organize this dinner that you suggest, so that we can strategize and plan together on the response, so that we can also present this final conclusion on what are the key needs. This is something that is done also with the Kenyan government, because it's key that we don't substitute to the leadership that they should bring. So yes, I take on your challenge for the next few weeks. Let's exchange this address. Let's make together an agenda, and around mid-May, something like that, to try to organize it.
Sure. Thank you very much. Now, Islamic Foundation, on one hand, as I have requested Patrick, wants a joint dinner for international and local Muslims and non-Muslim organizations, so that we can know each other, and the others should know what the Muslims are doing and what Muslims are. We, the Muslims, are not showing what we are. So we have to be, in this respect also, let them know what Islam is teaching us, what Islam is, how we need we have to serve the community irrespective of the religion. Patrick, there is a tradition of our Prophet that if your neighbor is hungry and you are eating full appetite, you will not go to Jannah. Something like that, irrespective of religion. But it is very unfortunate that we, the Muslims, are not showing the positive side of Islam, and some have spoiled the name of Islam, so everybody thinks that is the Islam, and they don't know the real Islam. We have to show you, God willing. You will not go with me to mosque, but as far as the charity work is concerned, you will see the Muslims are on forefront. They are not sleeping. The only thing is that we don't expose ourselves, we don't coordinate with others. So this is why Islamic Foundation has taken this duty, that we want to coordinate with you. Dr. Chaudhary, please note it down. Islamic Foundation has decided to invite all the Muslim doctors on dinner. Now, I request you to organize that. Any number of the Muslim doctors in Nairobi, they will be welcome. You will give me the date, you will fix the date, and I will see my agenda, how my diary goes. And if there is any advocate over here, Islamic Foundation has decided to invite on dinner all the Muslim advocates one day, so that we tell our other brothers what Muslims are doing for the humanity. Now, I don't want to take much of time. Some of you might be hungry. I don't want to be in between you and the food. But to close, I would request Brother Nadif Jama for the vote of thanks on behalf of Islamic Foundation. Very well. Mike.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah, wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Well, mine is actually very simple, is to give thanks. That's what I've been asked to do on behalf of the Islamic Foundation. I will first of all like to give my sincere thanks and appreciation to FoF, in particular Brother Amir Shahid, and of course the brothers from New York, the doctors, Dr. Aziz Rahman, Dr. Hafiz Rahman, your children, the sons who came with you all the way, and you took the trouble to go all the way to Banane and see what is happening out there to those destitute families out there. It's an honor and indeed a pleasure that we have people like yourselves who can take that trouble to protect all that. I'm also extremely honored to see the number of organizations tonight who have attended this forum, a big group. In fact, I also want to echo my sentiments that probably it would be a good idea to list down all the names of the organizations who came, the representatives who are representing them, their addresses, so that it also creates a forum or probably a way forward for working together. But I'm really impressed to see that a large number of brothers have attended here tonight. If I may start some few names that I'm recording. Muslim Educational Council, Muslim Consultative Council, Ma'ad Dawa, Dr. Parkar, Muslim Medical Practitioners, Muslim Aid UK, Dr. Chaudhry, Islamic Foundation, UNHCR, of course, here, OCHA, Brother Yusuf Morocco from Lamle, Dr. Haider from Somalia, Islamic Relief Organization, Brother Wasim Khawaja from Gulf Training Institute, Brother Fawzi Braishi of Ummah Foundation, and Dr. Riyaz and many other people here. Equally, ICRC, we have had them talking. Dr. Aziz Rahman, was mentioned, brothers from New York. And of course, last but not least, brothers from Sukkem, I can see here, Brother Adam Waju and the other. And of course, definitely, I'm sure I've not covered everybody, but I, of course, stand to be forgiven if I've left anybody. All of you are extremely welcome, and we indeed appreciate that you have given us the honor to be with us tonight for this important occasion when we are actually having here a very, very important group that has always been in the forefront to support this institution. Last word, I will not really talk much about my Chacha, my brother, my elder brother, Sheikh Rao. I think much is not about him, it's about him, but probably on Islamic Foundation. A word from me, I'm probably new to their activities, and it's an honor for me to be working with them. What I've seen is really, as far as Islamic Foundation is concerned, I've traveled with Sheikh Rao all the way to Banane, to Bakatula, to Isiolo, and to few places. I've seen really what is on the ground, and it basically reminds me of a verse in the Quran when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلْ اعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ. That you work, and it is for the people to, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to witness what you are doing. When I discussed this verse with him in one of our trips together, he told me we do and we talk less. We act, we perform, and we talk less. And that actually is an apt translation probably of that verse which I've read, that work and show output, and it's for Allah and for the believers and for the others to see and to witness what has been achieved. I think we are all eyes and ears as to really what Islamic Foundation has been doing in this country, and we can only say that may Allah grant them more and more effort in their endeavors. Finally, I take the pleasure once again to thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you, and ma'assalam.
Although we should have been the last word, but I am feeling sorry. I invited NCCK, I invited World Vision, and due to the short of time they could not join us. God willing, next time we'll be more organized. You see, sometimes when the guests are coming, you cannot control the program. Sometimes you have to make the changes on very short time. But next time we will do it. Brothers, according to Islam, to praise on the face of somebody is not allowed. The gentleman who has given the vote of thanks, may Allah bless him. When I went to Banane, I don't know how he got the news that Islamic Foundation is going to Banane. And then he requested me that, Mose, when you next time you go to Banane, and today he has called me Chacha and brother, while on telephone always he calls me Baba, father. So today he has forgotten his real words. Anyhow, he's my Toto and my brother and all that. So he requested me that when I go next, I should call him. So one day I was in Isiolo and I called him that I am going to Garbatullah today and tomorrow I will be in Banane. He said, Sheikh, I am in Mombasa. I told him, Shauriyako, you wanted me to tell you when I am going, now I am going tomorrow. Now you come, you don't come Shauriyako. Don't ask me again. He was in Mombasa and he is the managing director of First Community Bank. He closed all his programs immediately the same hour. He took the aeroplane, he came to Nairobi, he took his car, he went to Garissa, and next day, can you believe that he left Garissa 4 o'clock at night and he was 2 hours before me in Banane. 2 hours before me, while I was only 20 minutes away from Banane. Garbatullah is so near, 20 minutes, and all the way from Mombasa, Garissa, and he reached before me. Another thing, you don't listen to me what I'm talking. This is un-Islamic. Today, some people, not all, exceptions are always there. I'm looking at my watch and I'm looking at the food also. So I'm keeping you busy little bit. Now you see he has reached to such a high profile. He was in Saudi Arabia for a very long time and he's expert in Islamic banking. Then he organized Sharjah Islamic Bank. Then he went to Qatar and all that, and the first Islamic bank he started here. Now on this stage, the people forget where they were born. So that just to show their